Deep in the heart of Africa, where the sun beats down on the savannah and the mighty elephants roam, there are three kids who live in a little house with a big red door. One day the children were awoken by unusual commotion outside their home. "Do you want to play with us?" asked the boy. As the children were playing, they noticed that their elephant friend started to cry. "I got separated from her while we were playing hide and seek, and now I can't find her anywhere." The children felt sorry for the little guy. "Don't worry," said the boy. "We'll help you find her. Do you hear that?" he asked the children. "I think that's Mama." And among them was a very worried mother elephant searching frantically for her lost baby. But then the mother elephant turned to them and trumpeted loudly, thanking them for taking care of her baby. As a token of her gratitude, she gently lifted the children one by one on her tusks and gave them a ride on the back of her neck. The children called out to her, "Over here, Mrs. Elephant, this way." The mother elephant turned her head, and upon seeing her baby, she let out a huge sigh of relief. She ran to the little elephant and embraced him with her trunk, showering him with kisses. The children strained their ears to listen, and sure enough, they heard a faint trumpeting in the distance. It was coming from the top of a nearby hill. The children waved until they could no longer see them. The next morning, the children woke up early and went out to check on their elephant friends. But the elephant family was nowhere to be seen. All they found were the giant footprints in the soft mud, which seemed to say, "We'll be back again soon for more fun in the sun." The children smiled, knowing that their elephant friends would always be welcome in their garden. Big fat tears rolled down his little tusks. "Why are you sad?" asked the girl. They followed the giant footprints through the tall grass and over the rocky hills. But the sun beat down on them, and the journey was much harder than they had expected. The elephant shook his head sadly and pointed his trunk towards the hills in the distance. The children looked in the direction the elephant was pointing and saw a giant elephant footprint in the soft mud. The elephant nodded his head excitedly, and the children spent the entire morning playing with their new friend. They slid down the elephant slide and splashed around in the kiddie pool. The baby elephant was having a blast. When they went to investigate, they found the most amazing sight. A baby elephant was playing in their garden and making a huge mess. "Where did you come from?" asked the girl. The baby elephant simply trumpeted in response, looking cute and playful. But then something strange happened. "That's Mama's footprint," said the elephant between sobs. And so the children, along with the baby elephant, set off to find the elephant's mother. Just when they thought they couldn't go any further, the elephant suddenly lifted his head and trumpeted loudly. With renewed energy, the children and the elephant hurried to the top of the hill, and there in front of them was a herd of elephants. The children were overjoyed to see that the two were reunited. Then it was time to say goodbye. The mother elephant and her baby rejoined the herd and disappeared into the tall grass. As they walked back home, hand in hand, they knew they would never forget their amazing adventure in the Foggy Hills.